So this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into your reading. If you are new, feel free to subscribe so that you never miss a beat. Also, if you're into daily horoscopes, I post them on my Instagram, Mystical Crystal Tarot, or my Twitter. You can also follow me there at Mystical Crystal to see those daily horoscopes. Also, for my people out there who want a personal session, that information is always listed in the description box. Check out the Linktree link listed there so you can book a phone session or a video session. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. Aquarius for April 2021. Okay. So the first card I want to discuss is the Eight of Wands. This is representing your current self, which is actually interesting. During the month of April, energetically, you may be feeling all over the place. One day, you may feel like you're getting over certain traumas or issues. Another day, you may feel more energetically agitated by things. Like your energy may be, like I said, all over the place. I will say that. Also, with the Eight of Wands, your focus may be on traveling or trying to completely move on from something that's been a blockage here, especially energetically. Eight of Wands, you may have like a lot of things that you may be trying to give your energy to more in a creative sense, especially if you are someone who's like an entrepreneur and you're trying to find new ways to kind of like revamp a business or take your business further. Now, when it comes to just the personal theme of the month, I do have the 10 of Pentacles. So the theme may be on a long-term relationship or a relationship in general, or a commitment, marriage, family situation, something of that nature. I also see you guys making it a priority to have more stability within your home. This is looking at how you can have more stability, especially in terms of like family, like your mother and father, or like you being a parent and you trying to be better at supporting your child by having a better relationship with the father of your child or the mother of your child. Now, when it comes to what I see in terms of what you may accomplish this month, we do have the Five of Cups. So this is the energy of you guys overcoming this energy of like, I don't want to use the word bitterness, but being emotionally upset with what may have happened in the past. This is you getting over the energy of fixating on like regrets of the past or things that you didn't do right in the past or what somebody may have done to you specifically in the past. This is like getting over anything that may have happened previously that you've been emotionally stuck on. Now, what you should avoid during this time frame, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is giving energy to anything that you walked away from previously due to like emotionally feeling as if you weren't content there or like something was missing. This is also you avoiding to make any, okay, you may need to avoid making any big decisions in terms of making like the decision to walk away from a job without having like a backup plan or like any big decisions where it may leave a bigger impact than intended. Just make sure before you walk away from anything, you think about the consequences with that and the best plan of action to walk away from something, especially if it's a job. What you should also be embracing during this time frame, excuse me, with the Eight of Swords, is the current state of change happening. Because with the Eight of Swords, some of you are mentally feeling as if you can't control the circumstances that you're in. And it's not that you necessarily can't control them. It's just there's a lot of changes happening around you that may be out of your control in a sense. But what you need to embrace is this change and not go into this victim mindset or this mindset of being, I don't know, in a situation that you can't necessarily control, when that's not the case. It's just a lot of things are shifting around you to make way for newness, and it's all in your perspective. Now, what obstacles you may face during this time frame, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be like coworkers at your job, a manager, your job itself. Some of you not having a job may be the obstacle. Working on a relationship with someone may be the problem. You guys may be having issues with that. Some of you are having an issue in terms of like figuring out what career you should go into and what will better support you in terms of like finances, things like that. Now, where you can find support, we do have the Two of Cups. So this is within your relationship. If you guys have a very supportive partner in terms of them being there for you for emotional comfort and giving you really sound advice, through that relationship, it may be beneficial, or through like a friendship or like any close relationships where you know that those people will give you really sound advice. I would find support there. And what action you'll need to take during the month of April, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is overlooking all the effort and energy you've put into a certain situation up until this point and seeing if it makes sense to keep investing your time and energy into it, or in terms of remaining patient for things to pan out, if it's worth it. Some of you also have been kind of just sitting back, waiting for something to happen. And it may be time for you to take action instead of just waiting, in terms of like moving forward and allowing newness to come into your life, especially if you're like waiting for an ex to just show up out of the blue. Now, the advice I can give you for the month of April with the Two of Swords, don't allow yourself to be in the stalemate energy just because you feel like you are in a weird place where the decisions that, or the choices in terms of the decision you may have to make may not necessarily be the most comfortable. But the worst thing that you can do is put yourself in a stalemate situation where you don't have any movement at all because you're not making any sound decisions for your own sake. Also, with the Two of Swords, if you're dealing with somebody who's conflicted about you in a sense where they're not speaking to you and they're putting you like on the back burner because they're conflicted, you may be needing to consider whether or not this is worth you just waiting around for somebody to decide when they're going to deal with you. Okay, especially if the relationship's already kind of toxic. Is it really worth it? But this is what I see. I hope I did put things in perspective for you. If you did take something from this video, thumbs it up, subscribe, check out the description box if you need a personal. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one. Bye.